Hello everybody, you know the deal. My name is Brad from ImpeccableVictory, and you guys are looking at another episode of the BwB Series. If you remember, this is the group build, my group project, and I'm going to keep working in this episode with my building itself. And I know last episode for this particular build was a lot of fast forwarding and a lot of kind of nonsense. So what I'm going to do this time is try to get you guys a better feel for my building. And what I'm going to do is basically just give the outline, the kind of the structure itself of the building, and then I'm going to fill in the rest of it off camera, so you guys don't have to sit through that and sit through the nonsense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the levels and get the just the structure done so you can see what it's going to look like, what it's going to be all about, and then like I said, I'll do it off camera. So let me first of all figure out, so I've got 4 off here, so then this is going to be like that. Alright, so I'm just going to, like I said, give you the structure here, and then off camera I will fill it all in. And for their buildings over there, I'm going to leave them for now, because I'm not completely sure what they want to do for like their exteriors and stuff, and I wouldn't want to put all these blocks in there and extrude their buildings up and make them so big and stuff with all these different color blocks, and then they want, like, I don't know, some other color, and I've got to completely redo everything. So I'm going to leave that alone until I talk to them. This will probably be the last episode where I don't do that. I'm going to go talk to them a little bit later. So there's that. What we need to do here is I think that should be right there, and then it goes like that, I believe. Because here's this exterior wall, here's this exterior wall, and there's 3 between, so this needs to be actually here. Really hope I'm getting this right, because that'd be a travesty if not. Let me go sleep real quick, and then I'm going to do a little, oh, well, let me sleep, okay. And I don't want that there. Okay, so before I go to sleep, I guess I'll check this out. 1, 2. So that's 10 blocks. Okay, and that's 10 blocks as well, so that's right. This should be correct as well. That's 10, and this is, and that's 10 as well. Okay, so I did that right. A little scared I didn't do it right. Now it better be dark enough for me to sleep. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to get this structure laid out. I'll extrude it up so that you guys can see the levels. And then, like I said, off camera, I'll do the filling in. Because, I mean, that was boring for me to do it by myself. And I was like, man, this is taking forever. So what did I have? I had 3 and then a wood block. And that should be wood. And then over. When I get this done, I know I've got Josh's build going, his shotgun build going currently, and they actually had a group project. They had the same group project, and we were on the site at the same time. Hold on one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to go up 5. So they were on a site directly next to ours. So theirs would be in this area here. And I might might attempt to build theirs at a later date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because the fact that they did theirs in a one building. Their group did one building, and it's a pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty crazy building, and I don't know how well I could build it or how well it would transfer over to Minecraft, but I might give that a try after I finish this build, just because the fact that we were on the site together, and it kind of added a different dynamic to the build. Each build kind of played off each other a little bit. So I might try something out, but that probably won't be for a while. So I know if you're keeping up with the BwB series, the shotgun houses, like I said, we're in the middle of Josh's, and after that I've got Brownstown, who you kind of been introduced to, as his building's right there, and then I've got one of our other friends, Sharon. His real name's Aaron, but I guess they started calling him Sharon sometime before I met him, and I know when I first heard them calling him it, I was like, man, that's really mean, like, that's horrible, like, whatever, but that's all I've ever been able to call him. It's not like a mean thing, it's just his nickname, so it's pretty funny, actually. Okay, so we're getting the structure laid out here. As you can see, whoopsies. As you can see, my building extrudes over there, and then, like I said in the last build, that back area that it extrudes over is then used for an exterior porch, as you see there. And then there's actually a third layer that we will do in a minute that does the exact same thing. It extrudes over again. In my actual build, it extrudes over 10 feet, but in this it's like 5. So it comes over yet again, allowing again for another exterior decking. So just to make sure, there's going to be the ceiling, and then that is the floor, if I did it correctly. So what I'll do now is extrude this third floor over, and then we're going to call that a video. It might be hard to see my building, just because of the fact that it's a little hard when there's no walls. It looks a little funky. I know, looking at it from my view, and I know what the project looks like, it looks a little weird. So to you guys, I can only imagine. But I think you can tell basically the shape itself. And like I said, I'll fill this in so that you guys can get a better take on things. So this goes off 3, and well, gotta look over here actually. Wall, and 3 in the middle. Wall, 3 in the middle, so the wall's gonna go there. Sorry about that, I want to make sure it's correct, everything's done the right way for you guys, and then that way I don't have to go redo it myself. Here we have wall, 3 in the middle. So there's wall, 3 in the middle. Boom. Okay. Gonna come around. Whoops. And then we'll call it a video. And then, like I said, I'll go talk to them, whatever they want, their choice. I have a feeling they might stick with this color, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Okay. Forgot this needs to come over. I didn't do this part yet. I guess I have to bring this up as well. That way you guys can get the real feel for the walls, because that's, I guess, just one part of it. So we need to go up 5, 2, 3. There's our 5. Man, I'm good at that. Watch, look, I'm going to get cocky saying I'm good at it, and I'm going to mess up. Still perfect. Still perfect. 2 more. Perfect again. Last one. Oh, I messed it up. Of course. But no. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to pull these across, and then you guys will get the full effect of what it looks like. Kind of, because it's really hard to tell with the holes, big holes in the walls. I know, for me. But you can kind of see, well, you'll definitely be able to see how it extrudes over each time and adds that nice effect. As you can see here. So there's the first one, then it extrudes over again, extrudes over, then it kind of closes that space and adds a little shade for this courtyard. As you can see, look at those shadows. Those shadows look really cool. It's going to look a lot different when I fill in those walls, because now it's like you're looking through the back, but when you see it and then you can't see the floor, or when you can see the floor there, it's going to be a completely different dynamic. And I know for the real project, I really liked it, and honestly this building will transfer over pretty well to Minecraft because of the fact that it's pretty straight. Everything is straight lines and stuff like that. I know their 2 buildings, as you remember, they've got those 2 angles, so those are a little different, but especially the one on the right, which is Dylan's, he made it's actually not circular, but the edges are round, because like I said, this is a commercial like business with residential on top. So he did a sub shop, like, you know, submarine sandwiches, and he made the building and the edges roundish, and then it looks like a, you know, the piece of bread, the sub. Speaking of that, I never really mentioned that our buildings. Mine is a law firm on the bottom, so this bottom floor is law firm with 2 levels of residential on top. Like I just said, Dylan has a sub shop in Brownstown. The world's best redneck right here, he's got a gun shop. So that'll play into the design a little bit, but we'll get to that later. So there it is. There's the structure of my building. The exterior wall structure, I guess, and that's it. So as you can see, each level goes over, boom, boom, boom on back, and then boom, boom, boom again in front, creating this nice feel. And then I've got a pretty intricate roof design that we'll get to later, but like I said, that's later. So be sure to come back, check next time. We're going to hopefully get these 2 buildings extruded up. They aren't just one block nothingness. There's actually buildings there, and we're going to get to see the buildings as they interact together. So like I said, come back and check that out, and I'll see you guys then.